from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Oakland A's. Oakland find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Katse will back up and put this away for a long out, number one. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Tejada loves it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Striding into the box, Matt Antonelli having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Tejada scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Andy Ashby gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Mark Katse. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in for Oakland, Miguel Tejada, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Next up for the A's, Eric Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. A little bit outside. 2-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead. Double digits right now and climbing.
And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
In now, Nick Swisher. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Giambi. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 2 and the Padres nothing. Leading off the inning, Mark McGwire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Big Daddy David. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. David gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Into the box now, Gary Templeton. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Digging in, Matt Stairs. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
So coming to the plate, Benito Santiago. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Softly hit out to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 51 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
The next 3-2. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about Antonelli, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Padres 6 and the A's 2. Leading off the inning, Reggie Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stairs has a read on it. 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bradley. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Next up for the A's, Bob Melvin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Mark Kotze waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Stairs will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Mark Kotze, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Miguel Tejada. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Bradley on second. Kotze at first. 2 out in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. Gwynn racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 26 for him on the season. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box, Eric Chavez. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Padres 6 and the A's 5. Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy David. He reached on a single in his first try. A bouncer up the middle, gloved by Lowry. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Gwynn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Gary Templeton.
Standing in now, Gary Templeton. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made and he's off to the showers. Tim Hudson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Hudson.
Into the box now, Matt Stairs.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Ready for another chance? Benito Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
In now, Fernando Tatis. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Antonelli. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's running. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 11-5. Here's Jed Lowry now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, number 17 for him on the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Into the box now, Nick Swisher. Nope. And there's ball 2 now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in for Oakland, Jeremy Giambi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swisher aboard here at first with nobody out. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Standing in, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Padres on top 11-6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy David. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in once again, Gary Templeton. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Stairs, runner in scoring position with Sir John. 1-1. Right side hit hard. Lowry showing off the range. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Leading off the inning, Bradley, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. McGuire charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in, Bob Melvin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Mark Kotze. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Stepping in now, Miguel Tejada. Fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Eric Chavez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 11-8. Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. In now, Manuel Diaz. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, Third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
First baseman number 25.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And there he goes towards second. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Padres lead it 12-8. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jed Lowry. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping in, Nick Swisher. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. McGuire comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 7, Jeremy Giambi.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Giambi. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Giambi is off at first with 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail. It's 12-8. Now at the plate, Big Daddy David. Bullet back up the middle. Katse patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Tony Gwynn will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Gary Templeton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Padres on top, 12-8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bradley. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. The 3-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Bob.
Standing in, Bob Melvin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Kotze, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty D. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Stairs. Ball and 2 strikes now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
So stepping in, Benito Santiago.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Ready for another shot now, Manuel Diaz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 3-1. Ground ball right side. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still up 12-8. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Tejada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Now Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Eric Chavez, fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. And that one just missed outside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail. It's 12-8.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Ready once again, Matt Antonelli. Ready with the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 45 home runs now on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game. In now, Mark McGuire hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but That at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now for San Diego, Big Daddy David. Still only one out in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Smoke toward the hole. Giambi moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres lead it 14-8. Ready for another chance? Nick Swisher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he fouls this one off. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Into the box now, Jeremy Giambi. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tatis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Number 22.
Now the A's designated hitter, Bradley, is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in now, Bob Melvin. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 14-9. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Next to the plate for the Padres, Gary Templeton has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Now at the plate, Matt Stairs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he loses him on a breaking ball.
The catcher, number 9.
In now, Benito Santiago. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. A shot down the first baseline. A step on the bag for one, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. Padres lead it 14-9. Striding in to start the ninth, Mark Katze, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the payoff pitch home, grounded up the first baseline. Another full count pitch home, gets him looking up around the letters.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Miguel.
Striding in for Oakland, Miguel Tejada. Ready on 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Eric Chavez. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. In now, Nick Swisher. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Next up for the A's, Jeremy Giambi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last strike now for Oakland. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-12, the final score in this ball game. The San Diego Padres put a 14 in the run column here today. Andy Ashby records the victory, his 13th of the year. Sean Manaea is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.